When I say that I hate gamers, I'm not talking about the people that like playing video games. The gamers I'm talking about are the people who belittle others for enjoying shit, the ones that bitch and moan about the stupidest things, and the ones who are just plain fucking miserable, especially on Twitter. But you may be wondering why I'm starting the video off like this. Well, just the other day the Game Awards happened and the Game of the Year winner was decided between 5 nominees. Those being Astro Bot, Balataro, Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree even though it's a fucking DLC, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and finally Metaphor ReFantazio. And which one of these won Game of the Year? It was none other than Astro Bot. And I could not be any happier. But for some reason, gamers are absolutely fucking pissed that Astro Bot won Game of the Year, all while showing blatant disrespect towards the game for no justifiable reason. And these people are just genuine fucking losers, man. But I'm not talking about the people who are genuinely disappointed but can still recognize the achievement that Astro Bot had. I'm not talking about you lot. So in this video, I'm going to explain why Astro Bot actually deserved to win Game of the Year. Reason number 1. Passion and creativity. It's so rare for a new game, especially a PlayStation game, to be filled to the brim with creativity and love and passion built right into it. The graphics and art style in this game is just a pure treat to the eyes, as well as the amount of variety in the level theming. Nowadays every PlayStation game looks the damn same, but Astro Bot is the exception. It's even got a great soundtrack as well. Miteki Fun being my favorite. It sounds straight out of fucking Sonic Adventure. You can just tell the developers had an absolute blast making this game, and it just shows. Reason number 2. Pure fun gameplay. Your game could have the best graphics, the best sound, the best cinematics, but at the end of the day, is it still fun? The main focus of Astro Bot is just to be a pure fun 3D platformer, and it does it perfectly. Astro may not have a deep moveset, but he's still an absolute joy to control, and he feels so good to play. Reggie Fils-Aimé himself said it best: if a game's not fun, why bother? Which brings me to reason number 3. Superb level design and mechanics. Again, Astro may not have a complicated moveset, but the level design more than makes up for it. Every level in this game is just beautifully crafted to be a fun and enjoyable experience. And as for mechanics, well, that's where the power-ups come in. One of them even returning from Astro's playroom. And these power-ups do such an incredible job of making each level feel unique. The best example is the one with the mouse power-up that lets you shrink. The level may seem basic when you're normal size, but once you use that power up, man, the gates just fucking open. On top of that, the game has the best use of the DualSense by far, making great use of the haptic feedback, adaptive triggers, and the gyro. Now for reason number 4. A love letter to video games. Call this brand synergy all you fucking want, but the cameos in this game fill me with such immense joy. Not only are they callbacks to PlayStation franchises, but third-party ones too. There are also some cameos from games that have been dormant for literal decades. Man, let me tell you, the first time I unlocked fucking Robert from Jumping Flash in this game, man, I legit cried. The second game was literally my first PlayStation game ever, so this means so much to me. And they just added some new bots too with the Christmas update, but I won't spoil it because I'm nice like that. Sure, it may feel like brand synergy, but there's still nothing wrong with pulling back to one of your earliest franchises, especially now since PlayStation just turned 30 this year. Even without the callbacks, you still got an incredible game to play. And finally, reason number 5. This is a game that we've been needing for such a long time. In the age of live service games, microtransactions, DLCs, battle passes, all that shit, there's rarely been anything like this that's not from Nintendo. We still get them, don't get me wrong, but it's rare that it happens. But for PlayStation, I feel like it's different. Even with Astro Bot winning Game of the Year, this has been one of Sony's worst years by far. Concord being a massive flop, the reveal of the PS5 Pro, which had a ridiculous price, and even starting from like 2018, PlayStation as a brand seemed to have less and less variety as time went on. Most PlayStation games tend to feel like interactive movies. Even God of War fell victim to this back in 2018. They'd rather make their games look pretty than fun. Of course there are some exceptions, but that's just the vibe I've been getting from PlayStation for the last couple years. Not helping the fact that they shut down Japan Studio in 2021. And then here comes Astro Bot. Team Asobi have took everything that worked in the pack-in game and made it into a full-blown 3D platformer that is absolutely incredible. And Astro Bot winning Game of the Year better be a wake-up call to Sony. There are people out there that still want these types of games. You can still make your interactive movies, but they can coexist along with these games. Go back back to how it was back in the PS1, PS2 and PS3 days and make some variety. And that's for the people bitching and moaning about Astro Bot winning Game of the Year. Play more fucking games. Or just stop being absolute fucking losers and show more respect to 3D platformers. Just because your game didn't win Game of the Year doesn't mean this game is bad. And you lot just need to grow up and stop acting like fucking children. Because it's honestly pathetic. But yeah, just a little quick video. Just wanted to get this off my chest because people were honestly being fucking insufferable about it. I just wanted to let it out. As long as you're normal about it, I have no issue with you being disappointed about your game not winning. But yeah, that's probably going to be it from me. Let me know what you think of this video. Do you think Astro Bot deserved to win Game of the Year, or do you think another game deserved to win Game of the Year? Let me know down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, the good stuff, and yeah, tune in for more content. And breaks 1000 BX2 and enjoy the rest of your day. Bless.